Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are talking about things that you can do to prevent or relieve cervical or neck pain. So if this is an issue that you are facing, please ensure that you watch it till the end. And without any further ado, we can get started. But before we do that, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Also hit on the notification button so that you never miss any video from my end. And now without any further ado, let's get started. So guys, since this corona situation, a lot of us are working from home, and so the number of people who face neck pains or cervical pains have increased because we are working longer hours. So I think it's important to discuss how you can prevent it, and if it has happened to you, what are some home remedies or some things that you can do at your home if it is a milder pain. So let's quickly dive into the preventive measures first. So guys, there are some of the products that I personally have used, and I do recommend to use at your end as well, in case you want to avoid neck pains or cervical issues. So the first one of them is a memory foam pillow. So if you don't know what a memory foam pillow is, basically it's a very soft foam which basically takes the position or adjusts to your head, your neck, as well as your shoulder. So it gives a very good position in terms of sleeping, and it also has other benefits, like it doesn't create creases on your face. A lot of times we do see that when you get up in the morning you have creases on your face because of the pillows, but these kind of pillows are very, very soft and they don't cause that. But yes, the major benefit of is that it keeps your entire posture from your head to your shoulders in place, which ensures, or which kind of ensures to a lot of level that you don't get neck pain. Just to quickly show you how a memory foam pillow looks like. So this is how it looks like. It's a pretty big pillow that you can see. I bought this from Amazon. All of the links will be down below. But basically what happens is that if you look at a memory foam, what happens is if you just squeeze it, it'll just squeeze and then it will quickly take its shape once you release it. So I hope you can see. So it's very, very soft. It's very soft. So I hope you can see the motion. So this, what it does is it gives you a very good support, and it ensures that your neck and shoulder is in place, so which helps you not to have neck pain. The next thing I definitely recommend, if you are a person who works on laptops, is a laptop height adjuster. So I have this kind of a laptop height adjuster. There are a lot of options available on Amazon. You can choose whichever fits your budget, your liking, the designs and everything. But this is something that we've been using in my family for almost 2 years now. In fact, the memory foam pillow also, I think we've been using for more than a year for sure in my family. So yeah, so this is basically a laptop height adjuster. So a lot of times what happens is when you're working on a laptop, your eye level is like this, because laptops normally are smaller, and when you keep them on any kind of desk, you have to look down, and that's not a good posture for your neck. You have to look straight. Your laptop should be in the level of your eye, almost at the level of your eye. So these kind of laptop stands or height adjusters helps you to do that. So essentially what happens is so it has these kind of stands or small stands where you can keep your laptop, and then you have these kind of rollers or the button that you can press and then adjust the height of this stand accordingly. And when you keep it on the desk, your laptop is here and your screen is like this. So I hope you can imagine. So this is how it works, and it ensures that you have a good eye level, and hence you are not looking like this, which causes the pain, but helps you to look straight into it, and then that ensures that that is the correct posture for your neck and your shoulder. The last tip that I have is, which I have been using for almost 10 years now. So if you are somebody who already has neck issues or cervical issues, please ensure that you don't carry a lot of weight on your shoulders for a long amount of time. For example, if you are going to office, you're carrying your laptop bags on your shoulder, avoid doing that. I think since 10 years back I switched to a trolley bag which you can drag and just easily carry. That really helps to avoid any kind of shoulder or neck kind of weight because anything that you will do here is going to aggravate your pain. So avoid doing that. If you have long journey, or you're traveling by metros or anything that makes you carry weight for a longer amount of time, avoid that. And something that I also personally have been doing and has definitely helped me is I avoid wearing anything in my neck. I do sometimes wear it for my YouTube videos because that's how it is, but in my normal life I don't wear anything in my neck. No gold chain, nothing. So even if your gold chains are very less weight, like 5 grams, whatever, but then if you are somebody that who already is facing this issue, then it definitely aggravates the issue. And this is something that my physician at that time 10 years back had told me. After that I had stopped wearing, and I till date don't wear it, because now in fact I don't feel like wearing it anyways. But yes, I did see that it does kind of irritates you, and it does kind of create some kind of pressure on your shoulder. So avoid doing that, and definitely you can talk to your doctor before you want to take the final decision on this. Now let's move on to the things that you can do to relieve your pain in case you already have got something already. So the first thing that I would say is, which is we normally use, is some kind of cold or a hot press. So this is a gel bag which you can heat up, and you can just locally keep it on the area where you're getting pain, and then this helps to release some amount of pain, definitely. But yes, don't do it more than 20 minutes at a stretch. So do it 20 minutes, take a break, then again do it for 20 minutes. That's how you should do it. This will avoid overheating of your muscles, and also will avoid any kind of skin irritation or rash, because this does get a little hot. But yeah, I think these kind of gel ones, there are the ones that comes with the electronic ones with the switching options where you can increase or decrease the heat. So that is also there, but then those ones I think get heat up much more as compared to this one. This doesn't get heated that much, and you can just heat it and then sit on your wherever you want and just use it for some time, and it kind of I personally feel that this is a little better. So this is the first option that you can do. You can also go for cold presses if that is something that suits you, that is something that you've seen helps a lot. I personally have not felt a lot of improvement when I used cold press or a cold massage. But if that is something that helps you, you can definitely go ahead. Basically what a cold massage does is it numbs that area for some time, and hence you don't feel that much of pain. The second thing is I personally have been using this oil. This is the Mahanarayan Tail. This for a very very long time. So essentially, if what I personally do, if at all I do get a pain, is that in the day, if I want some kind of local external application which helps me in the pain relief, I go for these oils because they don't irritate you or sting you. So these kind of are a little more usable during the day, because you do sweat also. So this is kind of doesn't cause you any kind of itch or anything, but yes, it does stain your clothes. So if you are wearing this, you can't wear any good clothes because they'll get stained. So you should wear something that is an old t-shirt or something that you will not mind staining. The next option is obviously our beloved Volini. So this is something that does definitely help, but I, in my personal view, will recommend this to be used in night because it does sting, and it stings very bad if you sweat. So, and then what you should do is, if you apply this, try and avoid a lot of wind or air that hits your local area. If possible, maybe just tie a dupatta or anything that can protect it from that. Otherwise, maybe just sleep a little away from the fan, like the direct fan. AC is fine. So yeah, I would say that use this in the night and use the oil in the day. And the next thing that I do recommend is taking a soothing bath. So this is a bath salt that I do use. I do use it regularly anyways, but this is specifically for soothing and aching muscles. for gentle and refreshing body. So basically this would be best if you do have a bathtub at your home, which most of us don't have. But I think even if you have a bucket, you can put this in your bucket and maybe take a little bit of warmer water and then just use that water to bathe yourself. This definitely soothes you, it relaxes you, it relaxes the muscles, and then I definitely recommend that. It helps. Sometimes your muscles need to relax, and even if when you're feeling a little bit relaxed from a good bath or a good music, I think it's definitely something that you can try. This one is definitely very, very calming. Anyways, you can use it in your normal day-to-day life as well. But yes, I do think that it will help in soothing or relaxing your muscles as well. Apart from this, obviously yoga, meditation, and your shoulder exercises, definitely that is all that you must do anyways if you are somebody who gets neck pains or has a cervical issue. But then these kind of shoulder exercises, you'll get a lot of videos on YouTube which you can definitely refer. But if your pain is too severe, then obviously you need to check with your doctor and see if you need any kind of medication as well. What I'm talking about is for milder issues that you can try initially if they help, but if they don't, then obviously you need to consult your medical practitioner. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you got something useful out of this. If you did like it, please ensure to like, share, subscribe my channel, hit on the notification button so that you never miss any video from my end, and we'll meet very, very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.